guys, Maddie here. With the election and COVID going on and everything, I feel like mental health has been a really tough topic for a lot of people. So I just wanted to quickly give you my 5 tips for staying mentally healthy. Also, mental health is a journey, not a destination. So I think it's really important to note that it's one of those things you're going to be working on your whole life. And it's just a process of coming up with habits to stay mentally fit, and well, I'll tell you the rest. Another thing I wanted to note just before I get started is just that you're not alone. 1 in 4 people has a mental health issue or disorder that is diagnosed. But other than that, I did a poll on my Instagram asking what percentage of people struggle with mental health, and it was about 85% of people. So these tips and tricks are gonna be applicable to everyone. I'm not perfect. I struggle daily with my mental health. So let's get to it, and hopefully these are helpful to you. Number 1 is what I like to call having a reset mindset. I came up with this term because I'm a very all or nothing person, and sometimes when I think, oh, my morning was tough, or this went wrong, then the rest of the day is ruined, or I have a great day and then something happens for the end of the day that the whole day is busted. But every single morning you wake up and you have a chance to start fresh, and establishing habits like meditating or making your coffee, calling someone that you love, saying an affirmation. There's so many little things that you can do to start off on the right foot. And I think having a good morning is a really, really important place to start. So have a reset mindset. You can do this at any time throughout the day, anytime throughout the week, anytime throughout your life. I just had a birthday, and one of my friends asked me what I learned during 24 that was the most impactful and that I would bring into age 25 and this year. And this leads into number 2, and that is the importance of being able to say no. I'm not typically a people pleaser kind of person, but I've been finding recently that my motivations behind why I'm doing certain things, why I'm pursuing a certain career path or going to a party, need to be almost selfish and self-serving and serve your mental and physical health. And if not, that's okay to say no. And it's really hard at times because you commit to something beforehand and the time comes and you are thinking, what if I let them down, or what if they're gonna be mad at me? But at the end of the day, the people that are meant to be in your life will be, no matter what. And you have to take care of yourself first, because if you're not taking care of yourself, you're not gonna be able to serve anyone else. Life is all about balance, and if you're not able to say no to certain things, you're gonna see that your balance is a little bit thrown off. I've had a phase during quarantine where I was going out a little bit too much and started to surround myself with people that weren't supporting my goals and my higher version of myself, my true self, and I lost touch a little bit with myself. And I was very hard on myself for a long time about that. But you know what? You just got to pick yourself up and remember who you are and balance yourself out. Again, these all kind of go together. So I could have a reset. If I was seeing myself slipping, then I just take a step back, say no to things, focus on myself, and become the better version of myself, so then I'm ready to face the world. My next point is super duper important, and it's taking a break from social media / unplugging. One of my favorite sayings is that almost everything will work again once you unplug it, and that's even for you. Because I know when we unplug our phones or shut them down, a lot of times that cures all the issues, and that's the same with us. With my job, and amount of comparison and lack of being able to be present is so toxic, and there's so many studies that are coming out about how detrimental this is to our health. So I think unplugging is so important. Another thing worth mentioning is that all day long we're on our computers, on our phones, watching TV, and that amount of blue light really, really messes with our circadian rhythm. So another really important aspect of being healthy is being able to fall asleep at night and stay asleep and get quality sleep. And blue light is terrible for that. So one thing I've done recently is switch my light bulbs in my place to ones from the makers of Sylvania Natural Series LED light bulbs with True Wave technology. And it's been a game changer. I've been able to sleep better and been happier and more rested and productive. Another thing to mention about these light bulbs is that because they come from the Natural Series, they mimic the natural light spectrum, and it's the closest kind of light bulb you can get to the natural light that you get outside. Luckily in California, I can get natural light pretty often, but if not, if you're stuck inside with the quarantine or it's dark with the winter, this is a great fix to overall just increase your happiness and those good vibes. I didn't really realize until I wasn't getting enough sleep just how important quality sleep and getting enough also is for your overall health. So something as simple as just switching the light bulbs in your house can really contribute to your overall health. My next tip is surrounding yourself with the right people. I know you've all heard that you become, I think, the 4 people that you surround yourself with the most. And it's so true because, as I mentioned earlier, I've gone through phases of life where I tend to start hanging out with the wrong people, and you think, oh, it's just on the weekends or they're just my casual friends, I'm not spending too much time with them. But it's so, so, so important to have people in your life that either build you up, inspire you. For me, I have different people in my life provide different things. Not everyone is going to fill, if you will, different cups. So if you have one cup for, I don't know, having in-depth conversations or talking about mental health, or someone makes you laugh, someone inspires you and helps you with business. Your friends don't have to fulfill everything that you need out of relationships, but they should do at least one of them. You also should have people in your life that you feel comfortable opening up to and asking for help. There's no shame in asking for help or admitting that you're struggling, because I know we're all struggling right now, and you know, social media and everything acts like we're all okay, but it's okay to not be okay. You need to have people in your life that you feel okay expressing that to. My last tip, but certainly not least, I say this about everyone, they're equally important, but this one's so important, is that everything is temporary. The issues that I had 2 years ago, I'm not dealing with anymore, but I'm dealing with things now that I wish I would have had gratitude for back then, because you truly don't know what you have until it's gone. For example, this cup of coffee. Love coffee, it's great, I'm thankful for it, but if this was taken away, and I know it's just kind of a stupid example, but if you'd never been able to have coffee again, I would be cherishing this so much, savoring every single sip. And that's how we need to be with life, because everything that we have right now, my place, if this burned to the ground, knock on wood, right after this video was filmed or something, I would appreciate it so much more. And we just really, really need to be present in the moment and have that attitude of gratitude, because if you're not present and thankful for what you have now, nothing will ever be enough. That's my tips. Just to recap, I'm gonna use my little cheat sheet, but reset mindset, be able to say no, take a break from social media and distance yourself from blue light as much as possible. Shout out to Sylvania. Pay attention to who you surround yourself with, and everything is temporary. Even this video. So that is all. Again, a link to the light bulbs, if you would like to check them out, is in the description below. And I hope you all have a great day, week, year, all the things.